Dad always wears a straw hat every time he goes out, because he said the world had been taken over by monsters. The three of us are the last remaining humans. Only by wearing straw hats can we ward off the monsters. But the younger brother expressed doubts. Brother, we're both 18 years old now. Yet we've never seen Mom or the monsters. Don't you think it's suspicious? Hearing this, I immediately covered his mouth. Don't talk nonsense. Mom accidentally fell off a cliff and died 17 years ago. And the reason we've never seen the monsters, because there are fairy herbs placed in the house. The monsters simply can't get close. You must never say such things in front of Dad, or you'll get scolded again. The younger brother nodded helplessly upon hearing this. In the evening, Father returned home dejected. It's getting harder and harder to hunt prey lately. Tomorrow, both of you come hunting with me. I'll use the sacred grass to weave 2 straw hats for you later. My brother and I were both very excited upon hearing this. Staying at home every day is almost driving us crazy. We can finally go out and have some fun now. Don't be so happy. It's dangerous outside. You must wear straw hats tomorrow no matter what. Never take it off no matter what. I nodded after hearing that. Time quickly arrived at the next day. All 3 of us put on straw hats. Then we entered the forest. Suddenly, a small wild boar appeared ahead. Seeing this, the younger brother immediately gave chase. But the next second, his hat was blown off by the wind. I was terrified at the sight, quickly chased after him as well. But in a moment of carelessness, my hat was also blown away by the wind. Soon I caught up with my younger brother. Are you trying to get yourself killed? You didn't even notice your hat fell off. Don't scare yourself for no reason. There are no monsters at all. I'm perfectly fine, aren't I? At that moment, Dad also caught up with us. He quickly put the hats back on for us, and then led us back home. Chen Jie, that monster can take human form, and can even invade the human body. I don't know if you've been invaded by monsters, so tonight you and your brother will stay in the cellar. I've arranged divine herbs here. Only humans can survive the whole night. I nodded after hearing that. After Dad left, my younger brother asked me, "Today your hat fell off too. But did you see the monster?" "I didn't see it. What about you?" "I didn't see it either. So I think Dad has delusional disorder. The so-called monsters are all figments of his imagination. There are no monsters in this world at all. Don't speak carelessly without evidence. Maybe it's because we were lucky today. That's why we didn't encounter any monsters." Hearing what I said, my brother fell silent. Soon I fell asleep. I don't know how long it had been. I was woken up by the sound of the door opening, but looking around. But my younger brother was nowhere to be found. Then a strange voice spoke up. "Throw it away quickly." Whose voice is this? Could it be a monster? I wanted to stand up and run away, but completely unable to exert any strength. The next second I passed out. When I woke up again, Dad and my younger brother were right beside me. "Chen Jie, did you have a nightmare?" Sweating so profusely, was it just a dream? But this feels too real. "All right, you two can come out now. I'll go hunting alone today. Just stay at home obediently." Dad finished speaking and left. Soon it was evening. Dad didn't catch any prey again, only brought back a few mushrooms. "Xiaoqiang, last year on your birthday, didn't I give you a rabbit as a pet? Now food is in short supply. Why don't we eat it?" "No, Xiaobai is my friend." "You can't eat it. If we don't even have our lives, what's the use of having friends?" Then Dad came to the shed to catch the rabbit. Seeing this, the younger brother immediately took away his hat and locked him in the warehouse. "Xiaoqiang, are you crazy? Give me the key now." I think Dad is the crazy one. There are no monsters in this world. If you don't believe me, just wait until tomorrow. Dad will definitely be fine. After hearing this, I also began to waver, nodded in agreement. The next morning, we arrived at the warehouse. Before our eyes lay the corpse of our father. He actually bit his tongue and committed suicide after losing our father. We had to go hunting on our own, perhaps out of guilt. My brother never took off his hat again. But due to our lack of experience, we wandered in the forest all day but found nothing. There was no other choice. We had no choice but to eat the rabbit to stave off hunger. This can't go on like this. The problem we're facing now is finding prey, instead of hunting prey, so starting from tomorrow, we take turns going out to hunt. This way, one person can stay at home to conserve energy. The younger brother nodded in agreement. Early the next morning, I went out hunting. But after walking for a long time, I still couldn't find any prey. It seems all the nearby prey have been hunted down. I need to go further away. With that in mind, I continued walking forward. I don't know how long I had been walking. I suddenly discovered a road. This was built by humans. But didn't Dad say there were only 3 of us humans left? Just as I was puzzled, suddenly spotted a wolf ahead. Just as I was about to throw the spear, only to see it devouring Xiaoqiang. How is this possible? Isn't Xiaoqiang at home? How could it appear here? Did he sneak out? At this moment, I was overwhelmed with grief and determined to avenge my brother. So I immediately threw the spear. But the next second, both the wolf and Xiaoqiang were gone. Only the lonely big tree remained there. It seems I'm too weak. So I was hallucinating. Just as I was about to head back, a little wild boar suddenly darted out. Isn't this the same wild boar my younger brother was chasing a few days ago? I won't let you get away this time. With that, I thrust my spear and pierced it through. After returning home, I roasted the wild boar, and then had a hearty meal with my brother. After the meal, I told him about what happened today. It seems my guess was indeed correct. There are no monsters outside. Otherwise, why would there be roads? But why would Dad lie to us? What good does it do him? I've always had doubts about Mom's death. I suspect that Dad killed Mom. He was evading the police. That's why he took us into hiding here. Now he has committed suicide out of guilt. Let's get out of here quickly. I've thought it over carefully, but still feel something is not right. That highway is very smooth. But it was already very old. Is it possible that it was built before the extinction of humanity? And I saw a car by the roadside. But it's so dilapidated that only the skeleton remains, indicating it had been abandoned for a long time. The younger brother nodded reluctantly after hearing this. The next day, it was the younger brother's turn to go hunting. I warned him never to take off the hat. By the afternoon, the younger brother returned. Although he came back empty-handed, but fortunately he was unharmed. But just at that moment, I suddenly noticed a person up ahead. This can't be possible. There are actually other humans besides us. Kids, don't be nervous. I just heard screams nearby. Thought someone needed help. So I followed the sound. Me car is not far away. If you want to leave, I can take you away. You're lying. I never shouted at all. You must be a monster in disguise, brother. He's not lying. It was me who shouted. Today I found the road you mentioned. So I deliberately shouted loudly. There must be no monsters outside. Otherwise, how could he come? Look how cleanly dressed he is. It couldn't possibly be a transformed monster. Maybe there's some misunderstanding between us. Since you don't welcome me, then I'll leave now. If you need any help, you can come to the town outside the forest to find me. You monster, you're still trying to deceive me. I'm going to kill you today. Avenge my deceased father, I said as I threw the spear. The next second, he fell to the ground and stopped breathing. You killed someone. He really is human. I panicked a little as I looked at the man's corpse, because he did not reveal his true form. Could he really be human? Dad has been lying to us from the very beginning. Then I threw the man's corpse into the warehouse. Then I found a lot of food in his backpack, and a flashlight and a photo. The photo showed the man and a woman. This woman must be his wife. But you killed her husband. Stop talking. Let's eat first. What's done cannot be undone, right? After dinner, we were about to rest, but suddenly cries came from outside the door. Honey, where are you? Don't leave me behind. I'm so scared all alone. After hearing this, I immediately went out to check. A woman was standing not far away. She was exactly the woman in the photo. Young man, have you seen my husband? No, I haven't seen your husband. You'd better leave now. No way. The flashlight you're holding belongs to my husband. Don't talk nonsense here. This is my flashlight. But I saw bloodstains on the ground outside. It must be you who killed my husband. I'm going to call the police. The woman then ran outside. I immediately chased after her. I can't let her go to the police, otherwise I'm finished. At that moment, the hat was accidentally blown off by the wind, but how could I care about anything else? Only wanted to catch up with the woman. I don't know how long it had been. I arrived at the highway again, but the woman had already disappeared without a trace. The next second, a voice came from behind me. Are you looking for me? I quickly turned around. I saw the woman's arm mutate. It seems your hat has fallen off, hasn't it? Finally, I've got my chance. Dad wasn't lying to me. There really are monsters. I had barely finished speaking. The monster killed me with a single slap, then slowly merged into my body. Then it came to my house. Xiaoqiang, open the door quickly. I'm back. Brother, what have you been doing? Come in quickly. Take off your hat quickly. There are no monsters outside at all. What's wrong with you today? Didn't you always believe in the monsters before? Why the sudden disbelief? Enough nonsense. I told you to take off the hat. Can't you hear me? The younger brother was stunned upon hearing this. He seemed to realize something. You're not my brother. You're the monster. Haha. Do you finally believe in the monsters now? It's too late now. This is all your fault. It's you who killed your father and brother. Although the straw hat can block me, but it has no effect on humans. The monster then took out its phone and called the police. Hello, officer. I witnessed a spear murder case. The murderer is hiding in the house south of the forest. Please come quickly to arrest him. You're trying to frame me. Have the police arrest me? They will definitely take off me hat. Then you'll be able to attack me, right? That's right, you can also take off the hat yourself. Anyway, all your loved ones are dead. You don't need to cling to life either. Didn't Dad say there are only 3 humans left? Why are there still police? Because I deliberately kept it. This is precisely for today. You 3 are the last descendants of the Herbal clan. Your father possessed formidable power. If I don't wipe you out, I couldn't sleep or eat in peace. In other words, all of this was carefully orchestrated by you. Exactly. First, I devoured all the prey nearby, so your father would make you come out to help with hunting. Then I released the wild boar to lure you after your hat was blown off by the wind. I did not attack you. This way I could plant seeds of doubt in your heart. Everything that followed was a chain reaction. The younger brother shed tears of remorse upon hearing this. Dad, brother, I'm sorry. It's all my fault for being weak-willed. With that said, he took off his hat himself. The end.